This is music, and this is gonna get nasty. Welcome to another haul video. In this video I'm gonna show you a good stack of records I picked up at Mion Berlin. It's a record store in Germany. They have specialized in importing to Europe original Japanese pressings. And this is a bit of a band-aid thing. I grabbed a bunch of things that I've been wanting to add to my collection for a while. So let's get down to business. Up first, some 7-inch singles. 44 Magnum, It's Raining, backed with Is This Love. 44 Magnum is a band that I've been kind of curious to check out. I've heard a couple of their songs, but I found them to be a bit too soft. But people kept telling me, no, you just have to listen to a lot of their stuff because it's actually very good. So I decided to give them a chance and pick up probably too many things, but whatever. I also grabbed this one, another flexi disc, Cats in Boots, Heaven on a Heartbeat. Technically not a Japanese band, it's an American band, but two of the members were Japanese citizens who had relocated to America. So that's probably why there was some interest in this band in Japan back in the day. Glam metal, as you can see, but not too over the top. So it's just nice to have that one song on a flexi disc. Earth Shaker, more. Now Earth Shaker, depending on where you are in their discography, they go from almost like poppy AOR over melodic hard rock to melodic heavy metal. But no matter what style it is they're working with or exploring or whatever, the musicianship is always impeccable and the music is always enjoyable to me. So I decided to pick this one up more. And also, I have a bunch of their records. Also, this one here, which I don't know, so I just got curious and grabbed it. So there you go. Let's move on to the 12-inch records. Up first, some more 44 Magnum. Danger, Complete Blind Buy. I know I'm running a risk here, but you know, whatever. Very excited to give this one a listen for sure. The Obi strip is kind of a weird choice of Obi strip. It's covering this character who seems to be like a pretty important character on the cover artwork. So I think that's a bit weird, but you know, whatevs. More 44 Magnum, 4 figures. Love the cover artwork here. Don't think I've ever heard the album itself, so a bit of a blind buy, that's for sure. Now it looks like they are going into a more glam, maybe Visual K kind of direction. And as you can see, a former rental record. It has an OB sticker on it, so I don't think it came with an OB strip. Up next, Anthem, Gypsy Ways. Great traditional 80s heavy metal. This one is strange because it's also a rental record, but it has the shrink wrap. Maybe to preserve the hype sticker / OB sticker. Also, there's no trace of the insert having been glued onto or taped onto the jacket, which is what they would normally do with rental records back in the day. But there is an insert that does have some tape on it. So I don't know if that came from another record. Who knows? Great music though, and that's the important thing to me. Now, Autograph, not a Japanese band, but a Japanese release. That's The Stuff. Kind of hard rock, glam metal, melodic metal, sleaze metal. I do have 2 of their albums. I have Sign In Please, and then I have, I don't remember what the other one is called actually, but the one with just a photograph of the band members against a white backdrop. And both of those are very enjoyable, and I've been wanting to pick this one up too because it's also very enjoyable. So there you go. It's just cool to have a Japanese pressing of it. Up next, Bow Wow, Hard Dog. Veterans, just like Anthem, of the 80s metal scene. These guys even go back to the 70s. I haven't heard this one, but I have a lot of their other albums, also when they were known as Wow Wow. But this one is supposed to be fantastic, so I've been wanting to pick it up. So just straight up 80s heavy metal. And another one of those legendary bands like Anthem and Bow Wow slash Wow Wow. Loudness, The Birthday Eve. Just again, straight up quality 80s heavy metal by this band. I like all their stuff, even the output they did with Viscera on vocals when they hired an American vocalist. I like that stuff too, but their early Japanese stuff is fantastic. So pick this one up. And I also picked up Devil Soldier, and there's some cool continuity because this is the same weird kind of crystal shell or whatever it is that we saw in the other one, but now it's been hatched, and maybe this is what the kind of fetus on the other cover art developed into. Who knows? Fantastic 80s heavy metal as well. Loudness, legendary metal band for sure. Now something a little bit different. Magenta, an early all-ladies Japanese heavy metal hard rock band, just like Shoya, but they never made it as big as Shoya. This is a picture disc from the 80s, so I think it's from the 80s. But yeah, an early picture disc might sound terrible, but then again, it's a Japanese pressing, so it probably sounds pretty decent. EP, 4 tracks. Hard rock heavy metal. Never made it as big as Shoya, but I'm very excited to listen to it nonetheless. And another female artist, Megumi Hayakawa, or Megu. And this is Hot Lady, and it doesn't look like metal at all. And if you turn it around, it looks almost like maybe it's 80s hip hop or something like that. But she's a metal hard rock vocalist. The photos on her albums, the cover photos, are kind of weird, but the music is pretty good. I have Secret Police as well, which looks as far away from metal as you can get. She also has this one here, the Cinderella Syndrome, which looks totally non-metal too. Let's have a closer look at it, because I grabbed that one as well. This one is not easy to find in Europe, so I decided, hold on, they have it. I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. Cinderella Syndrome by Megumi Hayakawa. Strange cover art. Union Jack on the table. Stars and Stripes on sort of in the background there. Maybe she's appealing to an Anglophone audience. And then on the back, even weirder, dressed up in a wedding dress. So weird. And it does have the insert poster with that awkward bikini photo where she's holding a guitar. Very weird stuff in terms of the visuals. The music is good. Just straight up heavy metal hard rock from the 80s. Now, another band of the same ilk as Bow Wow, Anthem, and Loudness. Reaction. This is insane. Oh, that's what it's called. Bird flipping, straight up 80s heavy metal hard rock. Quality stuff. I had a lot of really good, just straight up 80s metal bands back in the 80s on the Japanese scene. Reaction is one of them. Blast, kind of in a similar vein, but more sleazy, hard, rocky, glammy. And this is where, if you don't like the human anatomy, and if you're afraid of naked people, you should close your eyes. This is dedicated to Nasty Boy Scott, though. X-Ray and Tradition Breaker. You got the front on the front, you got the back on the back. Also kind of traditional heavy metal, but they lean more towards the hard rock, glam metal, sleazy side on a lot of their albums than the straight up heavy metal part. So there you go. Some things I've been wanting to grab. A Band-Aid solution. The bank account didn't like it, but who cares? Thanks for watching.